Yo, what is up, guys? This is the Brick Dough here, and some pretty exciting news coming out this morning. So we have the Home Alone Lego Ideas house finally revealed, and this is honestly a big surprise just seeing the initial stats here. So it's gonna be set number 21330. It's gonna be 18 plus, 3,955 pieces, but get this, for only $250. So I mean, I know price per piece isn't everything, but that is pretty crazy, especially for a set like this where you do also get 5 minifigures, which includes Kevin, Harry, Marv, Kate, and the old man, Marley. So, I mean, good selection of minifigures, I would say as well. It's going to be available November 1st, but like I said, I mean, initially when I saw this set and I saw the price and piece count, I was honestly really blown away. Also, too, I would say something that really stood out initially is how similar this house is to the fan creation submitted on Lego Ideas. I mean, it is, in my opinion, probably one of the closest I've seen, and I was a bit surprised by that because I did think that it was a pretty big undertaking in general, just based on the fan design. But like I said, it got passed, and I thought they might have to scale it down a bit. I was definitely not expecting 4,000 pieces. I expected something more so in the range of like the Simpsons house that was like maybe 2,500 pieces or so, somewhere around there. But wow, almost 4,000 pieces, and it does have a sort of dollhouse style way to open it with a lot of little contraptions inside, obviously, and what you might expect basically. But it really does remind me a lot of the Simpsons house, the way it does sort of have these rooms that are really sectioned off, but you can kind of open it up in a creative way. But overall, it just looks really cool. I mean, I wouldn't display this opened up for me personally, but it's nice that it does have that sort of functionality if you're interested in that or interested in displaying that in some way. But I think in general, you just look on the outside here, and I mean, that's gonna be a great display piece if you decide to pick this up. I will also say too, I was a little bit surprised to see them go with this much of a sort of winter kind of holiday themed version of this set. I think it makes sense, obviously, with the release being November 1st, but I wasn't sure, just looking at the initial fan set, if that made a lot of sense for Lego to, have the snow on the roof, things like that. Obviously, that's when this sort of movie takes place, but I was kind of curious to see how much they would make it sort of holiday, sort of Christmas oriented. But yeah, it looks like a fair amount. So I think this would be a good display piece, maybe even for your sort of whatever holiday setup, winter setup, or a winter village setup. Honestly, it's still hard to imagine the 3,955 pieces in this build. It's a lot of pieces. I'm having trouble kind of picturing the size of this set just on the box. And what really helped me was actually just looking up a couple of reviews, people getting the review copies. And this thing is massive. It's one of those sets that I don't think the pictures on the box do it justice, similar to like the Ghostbusters HQ way back when. That thing was just massive, and I kind of get similar vibes with this. It's just a lot bigger than I expected, and it's definitely, like I said, a great display piece, but it does look like a very fun build too. It kind of reminds me a little bit, especially a lot of this roofing here, this sloped roofing, of some of the older style Lego Creator houses. There was that sort of beige house, and then also too, like the original kind of white and red house, that's sort of classic, just using slopes to create the roof. I really do like that. It kind of, I think it kind of hits a little bit of a nostalgia point for me. And overall, the outside detailing, I think, is very good. And you also get the van as well, and a little like tree on the outside. So they didn't really hold back. That's kind of my total vibe for this set, is that they really kind of went all out, basically made the fan model as it was designed, and they really made a great display piece. And I will say the inclusion of 5 minifigures is really nice, especially at that price point and piece count. I think they have basically every minifigure that people were probably hoping for, and I will say that in general, I think they look pretty accurate. It's always interesting to see how they kind of go at that, if there's going to be new molds and things like that. But I think they, really did a good job with the minifigures. So overall, very surprised by this set. This wasn't initially something on my wanted list. However, after seeing this, and for $250 and for what looks like a really fun build, and also a lot of pieces and potentially a great display piece, it's very tempting for me personally, and who knows, maybe I'll end up picking this up a little bit down the road closer to the holiday season. So yeah, make sure to hear what you guys think about this set. Were you guys expecting something to be this similar to the fan model? Were you expecting something smaller? Or yeah, just give me your overall thoughts on this set. But yeah, if you guys are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, this is the Brick Duo signing off.